so beautiful afternoon. Bro, this morning, oh, dude. So I wake up at 4, right? So for me, this wasn't no big thing. But to my neighbors and stuff, I'm sure this was annoying as hell. My neighbor's dog was yipping up a storm. He's one of those tiny white fluffy things, you know what I mean? Like not a chihuahua, but chihuahua size. Maybe like a half an inch taller, you know what I mean? You know the type. And they must have had a window open or something. Or the little shit was outside, but all I heard next door was yip, 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 yip. For frickin' damn, the whole time I was getting ready. I even heard him while I was doing my morning business, bro. I even heard him while I was doing my morning business. And, dude, it was just obnoxious. It's like, yo, it's 4. What is going on? Why is your dog yet? Better yet, and it went from 4 to 5. I mean, I leave at 4:50, 4:55, somewhere in there. And the thing was still yelling. I'm like, what is going on with this diggity diggity dog, dude? Get your boy, you know what I mean? Like, how are you not waking up to that? Now, my neighbors are older than old, bro. They make old people look like spring chickens. They're old. But they leave us alone. You know, there's nothing wrong being old. I talk a lot of shit about old people. But old people talk a lot of shit about young people. I mean, I'm 34. I'm right in the middle. I hate young people and I hate old people just the same. I'm at the perfect age. My age group is flawless. We are perfect. We can do no wrong. We're the best. Insert /S on the screen right there. But I mean, everybody's got their faults, you know. Ow. Everyone's got their faults. But it's like, you know, I know you're old, but why aren't you awake? I mean, every old person I know is up at 4:30, 5 o'clock in the morning. What are you not? Why are you asleep? Are you dead? That's what my first thought was, like, dude, they died, and that dog's screaming for help. They're dead. I forgot all about it when I just went home for lunch. I had tea to spill on the wife, you know what I mean? The last video with those kids, that drama, I had to tell her all about it, and I had to eat my food. Yummy, yummy, delicious food. So either they're just heavy ass sleepers, or one of them, or they're dead. I don't know. But it's annoying. You know, whenever my dogs get the frickin' hoofs, whenever they start to yell, my wife and I are both like, hey, shut up! Stop it! We tell Gunner to huff it out. And so he does. We taught him. So instead of barking, he got a weird bark. Like, oh! So instead of doing that, he just goes, oh, 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 oh. I'm like, yeah, that's right. Huff it out, buddy. Huff it out. Yeah, he does. He's a good boy. He's a good boy, Gunner. I've been kind of not really slacking on the videos, but I've been slacking on the editing. I haven't had them all the time. I've been sick and I'm just too tired to even like get on the. Dude, you might have this same thing happen to you. I'm like too tired to even turn the computer on. Like, I don't even want to look at it. You know what I mean? Like, I'd rather just sit on my couch and watch Blue's Clues, you know what I mean? Like the old school with Steve, and just sit there and watch Blue's Clues. and not even really watch it, but just have it on. Yo, I'm getting goosebumps. It's a little cold. It's a little chilly. It's 64 at the moment. You can tell that it is because of the way it is, you know what I mean? But, whoo! But it's not cold enough to wear another layer. Oh, this morning, bro? Right there. This morning. I don't film in the morning because it's dark. And GoPro needs light. Right? Film needs light. But it was dark. I ran around. I always look in that corner. I always kind of put my head up a little bit. I mean, maybe I didn't just now, but especially at night. I go around, I look, there's nothing coming. I'm like, alright, cool. But I went around that corner, and in that blackberry bush was a buck deer. A buck. But it was a little 4-point youngin'. And dude, I was close enough. I was making that corner. I could have grabbed his. Look at that dog go. That's a quick dog. I could have grabbed his antlers. That's how freaking close he was to me, and it scared the sheesh out of me, dude. I was terrified. And oh, it was cold this morning. It's time to put on the cold weather gloves. It's time to wear the cold leather gloves. And yeah, so anyway, that was scary. Not that I'm scared of deer. I'm scared of hitting the goddamn deer. I've already hit one. Powered by D's nuts. That's funny. And then in my bus this morning, I almost hit one, actually two, but one was so close. It's like in cartoons when they're running away from a train by running down the tracks instead of just that way. Some of the older deer know. If you just go that way, you're good. But you've got all these young deer that are growing up, and they're dumber and dumb. And yeah, they'll just run down the road to get away from you, and it's like, you better be faster than me. You know, I'm hitting my brakes. And I kid you not, I tapped his butt with my bumper. Gave him a little butt tap. You could have gone these nuts. These nuts. Yeah, they're out in force this morning, dude. They like a nice, wet, cold morning. They especially like to eat and lick all the dew off of the fresh tips of ferns and stuff. Christmas trees. Like a real bright green, fresh little tip. And they like to get up in there and bite them off. Suck on them a little bit. Get that moisture off it. So wet. Oh, it's juicy. Damn. So good. Juicy. But God, they're dumb, huh? Holy crap. They dumb. Well, I don't feel bad about hunting, you know, and killing them. They're dumb. They're dumb as hell. And it's a better way to go than getting eaten by, like, alive. You know what I mean? You ever seen those, like, videos of, like, gazelle and stuff in the wild? And they're getting eaten alive by a freaking crocodile and the guts hanging out? and they pull the pregnant mama, and they pull the baby out and just munch on the baby, you know, and then they eat all the guts. God dang, screw that. That would suck. That would suck ass. Boom, boom, brum, brum, brum. My buddy was saying he heard me coming up to the gym. He heard me from down the street. And he's never really heard my bike. Every time we've run into each other, the bike's been either parked or I drove the truck or something like that. And he's like, bro, when I heard you coming up, I thought you were like a V-twin or something, or maybe a Ducati or something weird. And then I see your dumb ass coming around the corner, and I'm just like in my little motorbike, my little Grom. He's like, I couldn't help but start laughing. I'm like, I feel you, bro. It's okay. You're not gonna hurt my feelings. I know that the Honda Grom is ridiculous. I know. That's half of why I bought the damn thing. That's also half the reason I'm trying to get as yoked as possible. As absolutely jacked as I possibly can. It's because I want to see people's faces during the summertime when I'm rolling around in a tank top or a muscle shirt. And then they look down the street to see, oh, what's coming? What is that? And it's this tiny, tiny little bike with this jacked dude that's covered in tattoos. Speaking of which, it's time for another tattoo, bro. I don't know what to get. I'm going to have my wife do it, though, because one, it's free, and two, she's good-ish. And could use some experience, you know what I mean? Then I get just, hey, I want a dope-ass tattoo. Just ask the wife to do it. Free. All I gotta do is buy her some booze. You know what I mean? Maybe have her DoorDash so she doesn't have to cook. DoorDash whatever the hell she wants. I'll pay for it. Boom. I say, well, I'll pay for it. We share a bank account. Ooh, maybe I should talk about that on the way home, even though I won't remember. Maybe I will. Dude, imagine how cold it is. I don't know if you can see that far on your television set, but there's skydiving over there. There's a skydiving place about 1.5 miles, 2 miles to the west of me. But if I'm cold going 40 at sea level, imagine how cold they must be going however fast it is when you're falling up there, 2,000, 3,000 feet. That guy up there, he's probably at about 2,000 feet. Maybe, I don't know. I can't judge distance. Maybe it's a 1/4 mile. What's a 1/4 mile? That's in like 1,400 feet. What's a mile? 5,250 something. I don't know. Why'd they have to make the mile so weird? Like, I get kilometers. I get that. That makes sense. You know what I mean? Fahrenheit, I like Fahrenheit better. But a mile is what? How much? How many yards are in a mile? Nobody knows. Have you seen that Saturday Night Live sketch with that one? Oh, I forget what his name is. He's one of my favorite comedians. He's super dry, but he's also clean. I don't think he cusses at all. I love that guy. He's so funny. I'll have to find his name, dude. He's a hilarious guy. Anyway, I'm gonna get rolling, and thank you for watching. Like always, I do appreciate every single one of you. Every single view makes me happy. The longer you watch, the happier I get. The more engagement I get, the happier I get. But I don't give a fuck. I just am happy that you're happy. Thank you for watching. I love you so many, and I'll talk to you in the next video.